and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emma. Obviously I go by MizEmzie. I do on all my socials, which you can find down below. In today's video we're going to be creating this look using the two Makeup Revolution Forever Flawless palettes. The main focus is going to be the Spiritual palette. I don't know if you've seen the palette, but just look at that gorgeousness. Like, if you see me before on my videos, you know that colour story that's just Emma. Like, all the shades just should be called Emma because that's just my colour story, really, isn't it? But I needed to dip into the Bare Pink Forever Flawless palette just for some shades to use to blend out the shadows. So overall, this look is absolutely incredible. My mascara did go on my cheek, but I am rushing because my breakfast is cooking, and so yeah. So yeah, if you just want to hang out and hear me ramble on about some rubbish, in fact it's just, I think I have to speak a lot about playing computer games in this video. I have no idea why. I'm in a chatty mood today, so yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, if you want to just hang around, keep on watching. So how are you guys? How was your week? Do you have any plans for the weekend? Let me know down below what your plans are. I don't have any plans, I'm afraid. Okay, so as you know from the intro, we're playing with two Makeup Revolution Flawless palettes. One is the Spiritual palette and the other one is Bare Pink. Okay, so we're doing the main one is the Spiritual palette. We are taking Bare Pink with 2 shades. Is that, yeah, just 2 shades I'm using from the Bare Pink. No, actually 3 because it's a shimmer as well. Okay, so first shade, Khol, on a P. Louise 234 brush, and this is going on my outer corner, somewhat in the crease. You will see what I mean when I do it. Like, it's gonna be jazzy, it's gonna be gorgeous. Look at that, you know, I was just watching my videos again, and yeah, this is what happened. So yeah, I don't have any plans this weekend, just my usual food shop tomorrow, the boring adult stuff. Next brush is a Morphe H203, and we're taking the shade Harmony. I had to think then. Tapping off the excess, and we do the 50-50 method, so we're blending out that first shade, and then we are taking it into the crease, but we're blending out that first shade first. But I'm gonna like probably embarrass myself now, which is not hard because, like, if you've watched near enough all my videos, you know that I struggle pronouncing words due to dyslexia. But yeah, that's not what I was getting at. Anybody else? Sugar lumps, I've used the wrong shade. Right. Does anybody else play The Sims 4? Or The Sims in general? Could be the mobile version or the PC version or the Xbox. I think they're all multiple platforms, to be honest. But yeah, like, let me know what one you play. Like, do you play The Sims 2? God, I miss The Sims 2. Do you play Sims 3, and then on what platform you play it on as well? Because I'm just curious. Like, I play on computer, on Sims 4. I do have Sims 3 as well, but I'm mainly in my Sims 4. Need to drop my brush then. I'm just going back in with those 2 first shades that we've used, just to do a bit more blending before we go in with the other shades. Okay. Next brush is a Spectrum B11, and we are taking the shade Tranquility. Oh, I pronounced the big word. Look at me. Okay. I was expecting the shade to be darker than what it was, but it's absolutely like a really gorgeous shade. Hence why the other palette came out, because I do want, as you can see, I've got black in there. I did want the outer corner to be dark. So yeah, I'm like, at the minute, I keep going through phases. Like, I could go ages without playing The Sims, like just no interest whatsoever, and then out of nowhere I just have this sudden urge to play The Sims 4, obviously, because that's the only game I have right now. Well, I have other games, and I could be on my Sims game for days. Like, obviously I'll go to bed. I should have like worded that a bit differently. So yeah, I'll go to bed and stuff. I don't do all-nighters. I don't think I could do all-nighters anymore. I used to when I was younger, like, you know. Although I think we all did when we were younger, really, didn't we? It was nothing special. So yeah, I'm just like, right now I'm naughty. I do download custom content for my Sims. That's what I'm doing, like, behind the scenes while I'm recording this video. I've actually got some custom content being downloaded, and just going backwards and forwards between first two shades again, because I've got a faint line, and as I think I've said previously in some of the videos, if I can see the line, you guys can see the line. Like, you know, whether you actually can or can't, I don't know unless you tell me, but because if I can see it, you can see it, so I have to like blend it away. Anyway, so yeah, I was annoyed yesterday because my game kept crashing, and before anyone tells me, oh, it's your mods, it's your custom content, as modders know it's the mods or the custom content, we just don't want to accept it. Anyway, oh yeah, gorgeous. Okay, so this is where I dipped into the other palette. So I've got a Do Colour 04 brush. I've got the bright, is it bright green or bright yellow collection, and out of the Bare Pink palette I'm taking the shade Chill, and this is where I like just blend it out. What's the shade? I think it's Harmony. Just blend it out even more, basically. So we got that ombre effect. So yeah, I had to uninstall my game, reinstall my game, reinstall like all my mods and custom content, and yeah, so I'm doing all that. Another Do Colour brush. This is 13, so it's their multicolour collection brushes. Absolutely gorgeous brushes these. I probably should actually invest in some new ones, because I had these ones for a while. It's not just because, like, you know, I've had them for a while, it's because the bristles are stained, and I don't know if anybody else is the same, but it's just something about receiving. Oh, my door, give me a second. I've just went to the door like this, like he must have think, oh crap. Oh well. Oh, I had to order some car seat covers. I'm getting a new, well, say new, it's not like a brand new car, but it's new for me, if that makes sense. Car. I'm not gonna share too much details with the car, because you know. So yeah, back to what I was, I don't even actually, what was I going on about? I can't remember. So I'm going back in with Tranquility just to blend out the black. So I didn't, I placed the black down, and I'm using Tranquility to blend it out. It does take a few minutes to blend it out. I think I put too much down, to be honest, because it seems to be more pigmented than the other side, which is nothing new. Right, this like core shade though, absolutely gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous shade. Okay, I'm going back in with Harmony. Got my breakfast cooking in the oven as well. I'm trying to stop eating bread, because it gives me like really bad indigestion. Doesn't matter like whether it's white, brown or 50-50. I just get really bad indigestion from bread or anything bread, like, you know, like the burger buns, even scones, the ones with fruit in, the ones without fruit in, like, yeah, so anything like bread, even some donuts. Like, I know I say, like, I joke, like hiding my double chin and stuff because of all the donuts I eat. I don't actually eat that many donuts because it gives me really bad indigestion and severe stomach cramps. So I love my bread. I love salad sandwiches. You know, I love my toast. Oh, I'm a sucker for toast. So yeah, I'm trying to lay off bread, and I can't remember who, but someone got me onto like breakfast wraps, so it's supposed to be a healthier thing. So I got, like, you know, my sausages cooking in the oven, and I'm just gonna have a breakfast wrap after I've done this video. So it's probably going to be more likely be a short video again today, not just because I got food cooking. I'm also expecting another delivery, and obviously I'm in a chatty mood for some reason. Like, who am I and what have I done with myself? And I don't really like doing recording when I've got delivery, because where I'm located, as you know, I injured my back a few years ago and it's difficult for me to walk, so it takes me ages to get to the front door. And unless you have the option, or I have the option rather, to put on, like, you know, you can do delivery notes, unless it's there and I have the option to give me more time because I'm disabled or whatever other options there is, delivery people are not that patient where I am. Okay, I forgot to tell you, so I'm using a Morphe flat brush, so it's either a concealer brush. It's not named, so I think it's come from that set, you know, that set that's like £12, I think it is. It come from there. And my P. Louise base in 0, and I'm just doing my half cut crease. Okay, so that's my cut crease on and blended out the creases. So I'm taking my Do Colour 13 brush, just literally a tap right on the tip, so it's just literally straight down into the black shade, which is Midnight, and we're just literally just going to tap over the edges, replace the black where we just took off basically. Okay, so we're not going any further than where we need to, so it's just literally just replacing it where it come off. Okay, so before we use that brush, we use this one. So we're back in with my P. Louise brush using the shade Khol. Okay, and then we blend out like the top there. I don't know if you can see. Let's find a smaller brush for you to see. So you can see, like, I left a gap above the black shade. That's where we're placing Khol. And we are blending the edges with Khol onto the black as well, because I do want this purple shade to be noticeable. I don't want it covered, hence why I keep going back in with the shade, because when I got these palettes out, that was the shade that I knew I wanted to use. Like, I planned the look around that shade. Back in with my Spectrum and Tranquility brush, and we blend out those two shades again. With this one, we are kind of going over the black, but we're not making it obvious. Blend those edges. If you feel like you need to go back in with any more shades, just a little bit more, then do so. I'm just going to blend a little bit here because it seems a bit... There we go. Okay, I'm just going to go back in with the Midnight without adding any extra product, but I want it to be prominent that there's a black shade there. Love it. Okay, put you to one side because I don't actually need you. Okay, so going in with a clean brush. This is a P. Louise E5, taking the shade Peace. Again, this is from the Spiritual palette. I do apologise if I didn't name the palettes of the shades that I use. I hope I remember to put the palettes in where I write the brush names and stuff. So this is literally just going to go on top of where we put Khol and Tranquility. So those two shades were acting as a base for this shimmer. Okay. Oh, let's hope I get this right. Okay, so I think it's that way. So we're using a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH42 brush, taking the shade Light. And that's going here. We are taking it quite far down, but not in the crease. So yeah, we're giving the illusion that that's where we're taking it. We're using the same brush, flipping it over to the other side, and we're taking the shade Surreal from the Bare Pink palette. And that is going into the inner corner. Okay. When I was doing this on the other side, I wasn't 100% happy with the blend between Peace and Light. So I went into the Bare Pink palette, took the shade Peachy and a P. Louise 159 brush, and I just blended those two shades together. Okay, go back in with Peace a little bit. Love it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yes. Okay, so now we're doing liner. So I didn't do my full wing. I used my Physicians Formula liquid eyeliner. So I literally stopped just as I got onto the black shadow. Okay, like so. You can make the line as thin or thick as you like. Okay, taking the Jessup 317 brush, taking the shade Midnight from the Bare Pink palette, which is also the black shade, and we set that half wing. That apparently isn't straight. Okay, hopefully the shadow can sort that out. So again, went back in with the Dew Colour brush and Midnight, just right on the outer corner, just to make sure like that wing is blended into the outer corner. Otherwise you can see that it's half done. But that's it from my eyes. So I'm going to jump off camera, finish the rest of my makeup and come back and show you the finished results. Okay, so I'm like 98% done. I thought I'll come back on and do my one lower lash line with you guys. Okay, let's remember what brushes I used, shall we? I think I'm missing a brush. What have I done with that brush? Am I missing a brush? No, I think I just used. Okay, so new brush. This is a Jessup 226 brush, and we are taking the shade Tranquility from the Spiritual palette, and I am lining my lower lash line from corner to corner. Okay, I do it twice just to get the pigment. Love it. Okay. Okay, so a Morphe brush. This is like one of their fluffy brushes that came from that set. I'm taking the shade Khol, tapping off the excess, and we're blending that shade out. I am joining it with the top bit. Okay, using the same brush that we've always used for Harmony. Tap off as much excess, and we're just blending it out even more so it's faded. Again, joining it to the top as well. So where the said colour is at the top, that's how we're meeting it. If that makes any sense. I was going to say something and then my mind didn't catch up. Okay, so then we are taking a Jessup 317 brush and the shade Midnight, and we just line, I say roughly about a third of the way in. Now I'm taking Tranquility to smudge that line. Love it. And there you have it. This is the finished result. Let me know in the comments what you think to this look. But yeah, I'm obsessed. Well, I say this with every look, don't I? I'm obsessed. Just as a reminder, we used the Makeup Revolution Forever Flawless palette. The main one we used is the Spiritual one, and then we did dip into Bare Pink, just some few shades. absolutely stunning look. So this is literally a full face, oh, just scratched myself, of Makeup Revolution, but the lashes and the mascara. I need to get new mascara. I do have mascara from Makeup Revolution, but it's gone clumpy and I didn't realise until I went to use it like right now. But yeah, everything else is Makeup Revolution, the base products, the eyes and stuff. So yeah, except for lashes and mascara. But yeah, I'm obsessed with this look. Obviously, I'm obsessed with every look that I do. I say it at the end of every video. But yeah, if you like this look and like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm off for my breakfast, and I'll see you all in my next video.